A Rocklin man convicted of storming the U.S. Capitol on January 6th is now teaching at an educational youth ministry in Roseville. The Sacramento Bee first broke the story last Friday, but in an interview you will only see here on ABC 10, the pastor who hired the man says he's focused on redemption.
Tommy Frederick Allen of Rocklin is pictured here in the U.S. Senate chamber carrying a U.S. flag and flagpole he took from elsewhere in the Capitol. In August of 2022, he admitted to that and stealing documents from a desk in the Senate chamber, officially one felony count of obstruction of an official act. A federal judge sentenced him to 21 months in prison, which he has now served, followed by 3 years of supervised release.
Everybody's got a past. Everybody's got a history.
Matthew Oliver owns House of Oliver in Roseville, where we met Wednesday to talk about Tommy Allen. Oliver is also pastor of the Family Church, which employs Allen.
He is one of our team members that work with helping grow and develop and see our students thrive.
Students at Liberty Learning Ministries, an educational youth ministry through the Family Church.
Parents are thrilled to have him. Students are thrilled to have Tommy be a part.
I asked if Tommy Allen would also speak with us. Oliver says he's not quite ready.
I think that Tommy has a story to tell that I think is going to be powerful when the time comes that he shares it.
I asked if Allen has ever talked about feeling remorse for his role in the insurrection. Oliver said that's Allen's story to tell and directed me to publicly available court documents. In this letter Allen wrote to a federal judge asking for leniency in his sentencing, he said, "I am writing this letter to acknowledge responsibility for my behavior on January 6, 2021, to express sincere remorse and to apologize to the victims. I was wrong. I should have never entered the Capitol building or engaged with the crowd. My actions were inconsistent with my morals, beliefs, and overall approach to life. I deeply regret my behavior and feel profoundly ashamed."
He's not interested in going back to that time at all. He wants to move forward.
Originally facing 8 counts, Allen's plea agreement dropped all but one, the felony obstruction charge, in exchange for his guilty plea.
And Becca has been following this story for us. She joins us right now. And I do want to mention that in a recent U.S. Supreme Court decision, it is raising some concerns and questions about whether those charges from the Capitol attack are going to stick, right?
Yeah, this is interesting, Alex. You know, in June of this year, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled the U.S. Justice Department had improperly applied that obstruction charge to people who stormed the Capitol. Now, federal prosecutors, however, are urging judges not to undo the convictions of people who pleaded guilty to obstruction as part of a plea agreement. It's unclear whether or how that might affect Allen's case. The latest entry in his court docket is from February of 2023. Of course, that's well before this year's Supreme Court decision. And Alex, I asked Matthew Oliver if Tommy Allen is hopeful he might get a pardon if former President Trump is reelected. That's when Oliver said Allen is not interested in going back to that time and is focused on the future.
All right, Becca, thank you for the update. We appreciate it.